What up? What up, traders? What up, mustard seed traders? How you guys doing? As promised, like I said, I would do a 60-day check-in just to see how everyone's doing, and just answer some questions that I've gotten in the comments. And I know if you've ever been in any class type setting, one question on somebody else's mind is probably on multiple people's minds, and if you address it, you kind of knock out two birds in one stone. So let's just get right into it. I got some notes here that I'm going to be reading to help me remember some of the questions I've gotten and try to address them. Anyway, yes, let me say this: the channel is growing. We a little under, I think we at like 600 subscribers now, something like that, which I appreciate every subscriber. I wasn't looking for this to be a big channel, but if it gets there, to God be the glory. That means we're helping out more people, and we are inspiring and motivating more people to believe in the stock market and grow their accounts. That's what the purpose of this challenge was, to get people to believe in the stock market and to take a small amount of money and watch it grow for them. Because if you are a mustard seed trader and you have the will and the faith to do it, it will grow. It will grow. As long as you have a profitable strategy, or you work on creating a profitable strategy. So anyway, so let's address some of the questions that we've gotten since we started this challenge. First let me ask this. Have you been, if you've been with me since the beginning of this challenge, let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate you, because there is one brother, I kind of forget his name now, but he has been with me since the beginning, and he posts his wins, his losses, and his account size. I really appreciate that. He really keeps me motivated, keeps me on my toes, and I would appreciate it if many more people did the same thing, just to help others, because you never know who's struggling, and sometimes seeing somebody take a win or somebody take a loss, you just kind of know that you're not by yourself. You didn't do anything wrong. You're not bad at this. You're just that sometimes the market kind of goes against you, and you just gotta live to fight another day. That's the goal. Don't blow up your account. Just live to fight another day. So one of the questions was, one book I would recommend is a book called Trading in the Zone. I love that book. That book helped me understand trading from a methodical and sort of a casino perspective. Everybody knows, if you ever watch any gambling movie or casino movie, or just in real life, the house, the game favors the house. The game favors the house. So the more you gamble, the more the house wins. So what he did in this book, in Trading in the Zone, he helped you understand that you have to develop an edge. And I just did a video recently on developing an edge. If you missed that, go check that out. Because your edge, what that does is it places the probability of the trade going in your favor high. And remember, trading is a probabilistic environment. So if you take enough trades over the course of the year, and the edge or the probability was in your favor over the course of the year, now you end up in the green at the end of the year, because you were trading the same edge, and the variables within your edge produced an outcome that eventually you would end up in the green, because the probability was in your favor. But the book is called Trading in the Zone. I'll leave a link in the description below if I remember to do that, or you can go to Amazon and pick that up. And it's also an audio version too, if you don't like to read books anymore, because I know we're in a new day now. Another question. No, I'm not part of a chat room. I watch the market every day. I look at Google. Google is my chat room. I look at Google. Google will let me know, or Yahoo Finance, they'll let me know what's up or down for the day, and that's how I know what's up or down for the day. I use Google for the most part, and it let me know what stocks are gapping up for that day, and that's how I get my my stocks. Let me see. There are some profitable traders you can learn from. You can learn trading from a brother named Aristotle. His group or trading chat room is called Honey Drip Network. You can mess with him. if you want to do, if trading is too fast for you, want to do longer term plays, you can mess with a brother called Wall Street Trapper. I like Wall Street Trap. He also has a show every Tuesday night. He didn't do it this last Tuesday because he's moving into a new building, and some of the technical difficulties of doing that and the logistics of that was a little bit tough for them. They're figuring it out. But Wall Street Trap, but also another brother who is spot on. He know what he's doing. Free of charge for most of his content. His brother named Chris Sane. I like Chris Sane. He does know what he's talking about. You can mess with him as well. If you want to learn about the market, Chris has a whole YouTube channel as well. And you can mess with Ross Cameron, who is my first day trading teacher. What else we got over here? Okay, yes. Well, the account you see mostly is the Webull app, Webull. Webull, yeah, the Webull account. That's my favorite trading app because I like the user interface and I like how Webull has set up the system where when you take the trades, you can see it exactly on the chart that you're watching, and then you can modify the order within the chart. So the stock is going in your favor. You can literally move your stock up to the point where now you can't even lose in the trade because Webull has set it up that way. That is my favorite trading app to trade in. Now there are other good apps, but these are more longer term plays. I used to day trade in Robinhood, but Robinhood now I use that more for longer term plays. I also use TradeStation for longer term plays. Of course, I use the Tasty Trade account. That's also for longer term plays as well. And I also use E-Trade as well. Most of those accounts are for buy and hold or for longer term plays. But those are the apps that I use. But my favorite for day trading is the Webull account. The Webull account. I do not use margin. My account at Webull is a cash account. I don't trade margin because if you don't have at least $25,000 within your account in a margin account, you cannot trade more than 3 times within a 5-day rolling period. Simply saying, if after 3 trades during that week, you're pretty much done. But it's a 5-day rolling period, so you can trade Thursday and Friday and Monday, and now you have to wait all the way again till the following Thursday to get back in, because you're only allowed 3 trades within the 5-day rolling period. The benefit of a margin account is once you sell your position, let's say you started with $1,000 and you have a margin account and you trade a stock that used up the entire $1,000 for your position. When you sell, you get the entire $1,000 back, ready to trade again immediately. That's what margin allows you to do. But once again, like I said, after the 3rd trade, if you don't have a minimum of $25,000 in your trading account, you cannot go in and out as much as you want. So that's why I don't like to use margin, because now with a cash account, because of the new rule that has been put out, I think since last May, something called T+1, trade plus 1 day, allows people with a cash account to trade their entire account. Let's say you have $1,000 in a cash account and you trade it multiple times on Monday, and by the time the day was over, you used all your buying power. Well, that money, that $1,000, if you didn't lose no money that day, that $1,000 will be ready to go again the very next day because of T+1 settlement. That's called T+1 settlement, and I'll explain that one day in a video on our day trading activity and training. So that's why I don't use a margin. Well, I used to trade small caps. My first day trading teacher was Ross Cameron back in 2016 or 17 when I first started day trading. I didn't know what I was doing, and Ross was working on something like a small account challenge. I think he started with like $700 and something, but by the time the challenge started, he was down to 583 because the account that he used was overseas, and they took out platform fees. But anyway, I was right there with him. So if anybody has challenged his how can I say it? If you don't believe he was able to do it, grow a small account to a large account, I can attest to that he actually did do it. I was actually there. I was losing money, but I was actually there while he was actually trading $583, and he grew that to about $100,000 in 45 days. That account he still use that account now. It's a lot bigger now, but I remember, so I definitely understand it can be done. But he was my first day trading teacher. So, and his strategy that he taught me was trading small caps. He would trade stocks between $1 and $10 back then, and the reason being, but he can take a larger position with his account size. The reason why I don't like small caps is because I don't like their resolution. Back then, I noticed that if you missed your entry, and once the stock faded, it pretty much was down the rest of the day. All the volume, all the energy was gone, and I don't like that. Where with large caps, stocks like Apple, Nvidia, or even Tesla, they can fade in the morning and they can run back up in the late afternoon, or they can run in the morning and fade down in the afternoon, and then fade back up in late in the afternoon. Because a lot of people were watching it, and it just had the volume. So I had to learn to develop a strategy for large caps. That's the reason why I don't like the small caps. Now you can make a lot of money with the small caps, but you got to be fast on the trigger. You got to be fast on the trigger because they pop up and pop down really fast. But don't forget, there's a lot of people over there in those small caps. Why? Because they can afford them. Why? Because a lot of people like to trade large caps because they cost too much money. So that's one of the reasons why I trade the large caps. Yes, I would do a lot more teaching in the 2025 year. I'm gonna try to break down a lot more. I won't teach every day because it requires a longer video, and I try to get these things in and out. But I would teach more in not so distant future, just different days. Some maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. I don't know, but I'll definitely do more teaching because I know I've gotten a lot of comments in the comment section, people saying it's helping them out, some of the teachings I've done. And some of this stuff I'm teaching, you normally have to pay for in some of these chat rooms or some of these gurus. And that stuff can be free. It ain't that serious to me. So I know what I can teach you. So that's one thing I'm going to be doing, is teaching some more of that stuff. I do not have a Discord, and the reason being, I've been a part of Discords, and they normally charge you a subscription fee. When I started this, it was a small account challenge, a mustard seed account. It's very small, and it makes it even tougher to grow your account when you know at the end of the month, if you didn't make your quota, now you're losing money. At the same time, you're down in your day trading account. So I wanted this small account challenge to be free for everyone. I didn't want no gatekeeping. If you want to get involved with us, just join the challenge. Join the YouTube channel, subscribe, and walk it out with us. That's how I wanted it to be, because I didn't want no one excluded. I know the Discord creates exclusivity, but it wasn't that necessary. If we ever get that large and we need to do something like that, then we could jump onto that. But as of right now, we're going to go with the free version, the YouTube free version, YouTube University. And we're going to use the YouTube so as much people can get involved in the small account challenge and get this motivation that I'm giving out. What is my strategy? Because somebody asked about my strategy. My day trading strategy is momentum plus resolution. And what that means is I look for the stocks that are gapping up, gapping down, where the eyeballs are going to be on those stocks, so that when the market opens, there's a lot of momentum there. But that is not the candle that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a decision to be made by the bulls or the bears to be in control for resolution. Resolution is when the other side, whether the bears or bulls, know some group is in control, and now it's time to step back, whether it's to the upside or downside. Once one group knows who's in control, the other group steps back. That's when I jump in on the side that who's in control. That's my resolution. That's my strategy. While I also use top-down analysis to know where are the levels when I'm trading this strategy, because the money's always in the charts. You never want to trade day trade without knowing the levels, because just pretty much playing games, you're throwing away money. You need to know your levels in day trading. I also have a video on charting key levels. I just did that one not too long ago. You can look at one of the videos I did not too long ago and catch that video on charting key levels, because you need to know your levels. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man, for the 60-day check-in. I hope everyone is still, like I said, still feeling good. Happy New Year once again to everyone. Stay focused. Don't blow up your account. If you're not getting the results that you're looking for, you need to change the way you're trading, and you need to keep stop losses on. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a video on OCO orders. That's going to be the next video I'm doing, because this really helps with not blowing up your account and keeping the losses tight. Anyway, that's all I got for you today for the 60-day check-in. We will be back again for the 90-day check-in and see where the accounts is at. And anyway, y'all, as always, much love to all you guys. God bless. Remember, keep God first. The money is not everything. Like I said, just helps us to live life in a nutshell. Just exchange this paper for something that we really want. That's all it really is. At the end of the day, we can't take it with us, so let's just remember that. Keep that in the forefront. Anyway, as always, guys, catch you in the next one. Peace.